Hello, can you hear me? Cynthia, can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. I just need a friend to talk to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where do I get my YouTube link? Link. Share YouTube. Click on videos like this to share. Cameraman. What is this? Discuss. Join. Broadcast. Yeah. Hello, hello. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, great. All right, let me mute myself out. Since I got a new best friend, Cynthia, please, girl. Okay. I could have asked her for her hemp link. What the hell? All right. Hello.
I was hiding, and you didn't even see me. And then he turned the light off. Then I ran into the kitchen, grabbed them, ran back upstairs, and he couldn't find me.
Oh my God. See, serious.
Oh my God.
And he found you?
Yeah. My room looks kind of orange. Why does it look like that?
I don't know.
Weird. But whatever. I'm not going to fuck with anything. I don't feel like it.
All right, let me put this link in here.
All right. Let's do some good motivational, stuff.
go.
Listening, my kids will probably be screaming. And
That's all right. I have George.
supposed to be in bed. You know what? Tell them they need to go to sleep right now.
Yeah, if you don't go to sleep, you're probably going to get all F's on your test tomorrow. So. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna hide.
I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I'm a mess.
That's why I'm not on here. I'm a freaking mess, too.
Where is everybody?
I just gave them the link.
Don't be shy. I'm on here following a bunch of people, and I've already gotten like 10 friend requests in the last 5 minutes just from following people. I'm like searching my friends who like Weight Watchers and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
Working, so I'm just going through and following people, because they get that notification that someone followed them.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, someone followed me. And they have no followers, so they go and see who it is. And
I know. They get so happy.
Ooh, she does skinny body Weight Watchers isn't working for me, or you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I go on there, I'm gonna find like big dogs from Empower Network. Did you hear about Wake Up Now?
Yeah.
I had some fucking people arguing with me today over that. I was like, man. I was like, all right. So what I did was I got the MLM behind MLM thing, and
Yeah.
I started copy and pasting their responses to them about their invalid fucking bullshit response. He's like, well, we have thunder. And I was like, oh, you mean your fake artificial fucking drink that's shipped off from some third world country you paid 2 cents for? It was so funny. And this guy was like, oh, well, I don't want to talk to anybody as ignorant as you. And I was like, okay. I was like, that's why you got 20 friends on Facebook and nobody's talking to you. You know?
Yeah.
Shit, I haven't been getting anybody really lately. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like,
Yeah, it's like
I tell people we're not perfect. Sometimes we have like these really great days, and
yeah.
some days it's kind of slow for me, you know.
It's just it's like, you know, in the restaurant industry we have our like busy days and slow days. It happens on here too because people are always on their computers. Like they're probably all down the shore right now. I mean, at least where I'm from. You know,
I joined today or 2 days ago, girl, and I didn't get any notification from IC or nothing. So I looked and I'm like, oh shit, there's somebody in my matrix. Like, who is this? You know? So I went there and I had to talk to support and have them email this guy and get in touch with me, you know, because I was like, dude, I don't want him to get off on the wrong foot. He started 2 days ago. You know what I mean?
right.
So, but he was actually really cool, and I was like looking at his profile on the dog. I was like, your profile it's like it's like a disaster, a Facebook disaster. And you got your pity, and you got computer matrix and like all this bullshit, like links everywhere, and people posting their shit on his wall. And I'm like, man, dude, I was like, you realize your fucking wall is just a spammy wall. Nobody's gonna want to engage with you because you're allowing people just to post on your wall, and you're posting 20. He's like, I have 5 opportunities. I'm like, you wonder why you're not going anywhere.
People
I'm
don't
like,
know what the heck you're doing.
I was like, you don't know what to do. You're on the stupid $1.25 bullshit, and I was like, you need to focus and buckle down on something that's gonna be long term and last, you know, and help people build income, you know.
No. Hi, Catherine. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Hi. I'm not putting my video myself up because I look like a hot mess.
Can you hear me?
Why? I let you guys see.
No, I'm like, I have like bags under my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
You yourself out for a minute.
All right. Give me 1 second and I'll be right on. I'm going to do a screen share. Okay.
Okay. How's everybody doing?
More in the U.S. this year, hopefully, that woman wouldn't debate her again. What to watch for tomorrow, the defense begins presenting its case in the Julie Schenecker trial. And the New Tampa mother is accused of shooting and killing her 2 kids.
Someone shot and killed her 2 kids? That's terrible. That's the kind of shit I don't want to hear because that's like, there goes your mindset down the drain because, I mean, whoever's mic is that's really loud. Mine's worse too. All right, there we go. I was gonna say something. You guys should just not have the news on. Period. If that was me, I'd pick up a book instead. Waste that 30 minutes, 45 minutes to an hour watching the news. You could be reading a book that's going to, you know, help grow your business or help, you know, change your mindset. The news is just gonna break you down, man. I get stuck on that shit sometimes. I'm like, oh my god, you know. But it's something we can't control. Things happen every single day, you know, and it's important to, you know, take your life into consideration and, you know, help as many people as you can. But you can't dwell on all the sad things every day. Sorry, I get it out. A lot of people do that.
All right, I'm just seeing if I had anybody else to bring here. So, I don't know. If you guys have any downlines and you want to send this link, I put the link. It's the link that you clicked. Can you hear me? Hello? Yeah.
We can hear you. Can you hear me? I just muted myself so you can talk.
Okay, yeah, no, it's fine. I just want to make sure I wasn't talking to myself. All right, you just can mute yourselves out. I sent the link out. I wanted to do this webinar because, sorry if I'm echoing, I'm in a room right now with a closed door. I was on the InstaNoise. I purchased, it's a Instagram tool, and the one part of the training was, it just hit me because it's like, wait a minute, this is what we do on Facebook. This is, you know, how we attract people to our Facebook wall or businesses. Candy, hi, how are you? Could you just mute yourself out, please? Everybody mute themselves out.
Hold on.
It's okay. It's at the top. It's like a little microphone.
I already did.
All right, cool. And all right, we're good. So I'm going to do a screen share, and I'm just going to give you guys some ideas, stuff you can do for your wall. Some people, you know, I know we're in more than one business. It's just the name of the game. This is how it goes. You can ask Cynthia, you can ask me. We're in probably 20 different things put together. But as long as we can get people to watch us and follow us and like our wall, they'll get to know us. And once they get to know us, you know, they can possibly start a conversation with us or, you know, anything. Connect with us somehow. And once they gain that trust in you, this is how we get signups. We get signups because they know, like, and trust us. You know, everybody on my list, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people on Cynthia's list, Facebook friends-wise, we don't know these people personally face to face. And a lot of people, you know, have that question they give me, well, how can somebody trust me if they don't, you know me face to face? And I hear you. I still don't trust people on here. But they're trusting me because they're living their life every day with me. I don't know if you can remember kindergarten, or maybe it was first grade. If you do, I remember that we made a me board, M-E, a me board. I don't know if you've ever heard of this. It's very similar to a vision board. But in kindergarten, we're taught to put things that describe us, that we like, that we want, what we want to do. You know, now we're adults. It's called a vision board. Everybody has dreams. Everybody has goals. Everybody has things they like. You know, Cynthia likes coffee, but I like cappuccino. We're two different people. We do the same thing, but we're two different people. And, you know, it's like you've been taught in grade school. You don't want to be the same as everybody, because if we were all the same, the world wouldn't be fun, right? So if we were all the same on Facebook, it wouldn't be fun. I go to Cynthia's wall when I need to, like, laugh. I know that. I go to, like, top leaders' walls when I need some, like, good kick me in the butt information, you know. I see one shot of, like, their proof pictures, and I'm like, all right, I got to get moving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen somehow. Full screen. Let's see. Just give me the thumbs up if you can see my screen. It should be of hold on a second. Or Cynthia, if you can mute yourself out. Can you see my Facebook right now?
I can see your Facebook.
All right, cool. All right, so one thing I did was I wanted to pull this up. This is just like the first site I seen. But, you know, a lot of people are like, well, what am I going to put on my vision board? Well, why did you get in this business? Why do you do this? Is it your kids that make you do it? Is it your dog that makes you do it? Is it your house that's in foreclosure making you do it? Let people know. Let them know why you do this. Is it because you're bored and you need something else to do? We all have different reasons, and people, they want to hear them. And if they don't want to hear them, then they're not for you. You're going to find those people that like you. That's why we call it attraction marketing, because you're being that magnet that's pulling them in. So if somebody just came on, could you just mute yourself out, please? Thank you. All right. So I went on Google, and right here it says, you know, for your vision board, how to make a vision board. Everything that makes me happy. Well, I have a lot of things that make me happy. And if you don't see it on my wall, I don't know what you're looking at. I put, you know, when somebody joins, because I'm very happy about that. I'm making money. I'm helping people. You know, I've been posting your ladies' videos. Great job, by the way. They are, like, really good for your second and third videos. You're doing a really, really good job. And that like makes me happy that I took somebody that never even did this before and I got them to get out of their comfort zone. Like that's a big step for you, but like for me to get a total stranger to do that, I'm excited about that. You know, it's not always about money proof or commissions. Everybody thinks they need to make money to have proof. No, just show these people what you're getting out of being in this industry. All right. So what else? I'm sorry, give me 1 second.
I'm going to be right back. I have to go put the kids to bed. They're not listening.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So, you know, if you ever get stuck on what to post, go to Google, all right? This is what I do. And I go to images, right? And I just like think of something that I like, or, you know, when you're out, take a picture of something that you like or that's making you happy. Just think happy, think positive. That's all you got to think. Even the quotes, like, you know, they're positive. So put them on your wall. They make you happy when you read them. So for as far as pictures, if you're looking for a quote, you know, you can type in like, let's see, like today I did like change quotes, all right? And then pictures will come up with a bunch of different quotes just to give you something to put on your wall, all right? If you, I know like one thing that I want to do is travel back to Miami. I haven't been on vacation in a very long time. And before I had my first child, I had a really good time in Miami. So I've been wanting to go there. And if I wanted to put that on my wall, because it's like, you know, kind of one of my dreams, a thing I want to do in the future. So I would just like it, say Miami Beach picture, whatever. You know, write a little post, be real, and put a nice picture. Let these people see what you're dreaming of, all right? If you have a piece of crap car, say, you know, and you like need a new one, think of a car that you want. Make your wall fun. Make it like to where people are going to say something about it. There's lots of different ways you can attract people. The things, your dreams and goals, you know, that's one set. But to get people attracted as far as, you know, specifically wanting you to be their sponsor, all I recommend is being you. Like being you, I can't do that for you and you can't do that for me. I let people know, you know, I have kids, they drive me insane. I still do what I have to do. This was a picture, I'm just explaining some stuff to you guys. Let me go through this so I can see where we can go from here. I put this picture up to show people, like, you know, this was a wake up now picture, and I was in this in October, okay, and it got me to where I'm at. I don't do wake up now anymore, but, you know, that day was like a very, very memorable day for me. I got a lot of engagement on this post, you can see, all right. I always am welcoming people because people like to be seen. Some of you might know this stuff already, okay. I can sell affiliate programs pretty easily because people trust me, all right? I couldn't always throw a link on here. This is what you guys need to understand. I couldn't always throw a link out here and somebody just spend, I think it's like $47 for this thing, all right? They would ask me a million questions, and this is before I had like even 2,000 friends. They'd ask me questions, what is it, da-da-da, and maybe make like one sale a month. Now I just have people clicking because they trust me, they see what I'm doing, okay? And when you get to that status, which is where I want you all to be and where you're going to be, you can do this too and make extra side money. It's pretty cool, all right? Tell a little bit about your life, about your story, about your struggles. People need to know that, you know, you're not perfect because people aren't perfect. When they see that you're not perfect, and I'm sure as hell not perfect, you know, they resonate with you better sometimes because they don't feel like they have to, I guess, uphold, like, to your standards. They don't have to be the way you are. That's just how I feel about it. So as far as skinny body, I'm sure that you guys watch all the videos in the, what is it, SBC group I made or whatever. Practice that. But you have to remember that a lot of these people that I'm showing you to add and that you're going to add, they're people that are going to be watching your wall. As soon as you add a friend, their first thing that they're going to do is probably go to your wall, go snoop your wall, see what you're doing, and guess what? They're going to need to see excitement. You need to show excitement. Excitement draws people in, all right? I don't care if you haven't made one penny in Skinny Body or anywhere, okay? Get excited, because that's what's going to get you your first sign up. I'm telling you that. That's probably what got me my first 5. I just like got so down and frustrated with everything because I just wasn't making money, not in this, but when I first got into marketing. And I'm like, you know what? Screw this. I don't have no money proof to show or any commission proof. I'm just going to get excited about what I do. And guess what? It drew people in, okay? It was like bees to honey. So when you're doing SBC posts, I recommend one post specifically geared towards Skinny Body a day. Don't overdo it. You don't need to overdo it. If you want to know what to overdo, you need to overdo putting you on your wall, branding you. But when you do your Skinny Body post, there's a lot of different things you can do. You know, the healthy recipes are working well. Women like that especially. Guys too, I don't know. And what's it called? I'm sorry, I'm like having a block here. What is it? Oh. So like people that are losing weight, like people on my team, on other teams, there's like a SBC proof group of before and afters. You can just go on Google and search. Okay, look, watch this. Google Skinny Body proof. No, Skinny Body before and after. Right? And you just go to images and it's all here. Okay. I mean, not all of these. Most, like this says Skinny Fiber. I would go with the ones that say Skinny Fiber. All right. Using your own results, even better, because then the people know that you didn't just pull this off of Google, right? And they're seeing your results. So to anybody that's out there putting their own results, like that's awesome. That's awesome that you can do that. I'm telling you, you're going to be able to connect with so many people. Guys, I'm be honest, I don't take Skinny Body. I use the cream or whatever that they have, which is great. I meant to order the skinny pills, and they actually sent me the ageless again, but it was my fault. It wasn't theirs. So I haven't even taken one of these things, okay? And come on, I'm selling it, but I'm selling it because I'm helping people, and I like it. I like helping people, and I like giving people, you know, not only the chance to make money, but, hey, lose some weight, get healthy, you know? That's awesome. I think that's great. So you don't have to be, I guess, a product of the product all the time. You just have to at least believe in it and have people on your team that are having success with it and can show you stuff like, you know, the results. It's great. It's great marketing. All right. Now, I never used to be somebody who used to put their link on my wall. It just wasn't me. Okay. But I've been being mentored by a couple of different people. And I always take, you know, advice, try it, and then if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Well, this piece of advice I got works, all right? When you're making a post, and I'm trying to think, let's see. I think it's tonight. I don't even know if the time passed for the cutoff. I already made a post about it. But if you're making a post and it's going to be about Skinny Body, all right, you need your link in there, because the thing with Skinny Body is you get people to the link, and when they're on the link, they either pre-enroll or they don't. And once they pre-enroll, these crazy emails are being sent to them, and it's just like almost a guaranteed sign up. If they, you know anything about marketing or systems, they're going to sign up. All right. So say you write something about Skinny Body, like, you know, I don't know, whatever you're going to write. All right. And you put a little picture here of either you or whatever, a proof picture, okay? You need a call to action at the end of any Skinny Body post you do. I used to say inbox me, you know, that is considered a call of action, but with Skinny Body, it's different. When they go to your site, they're either going to lock themselves in or they're not, all right? And it's basically, you know, you're capturing people right from your Facebook. You don't have to do any extra messaging. What you would do is just say, you know, lock a spot with me now. You can say join, what is it? Lock a spot with me now. Put your link, whatever, okay? You can put grab a top spot on my force matrix. You can do that. Something enticing, you know. My link is Win with Tara. Are you ready to win with me? You can do Who's Next. Start something to where you kind of like brand it. Like one woman I know on here, she is a diamond, okay? And I was looking at the pictures, and her pictures were these pictures that were like, actually, let me go to it. What is her name? Okay, got it. I just want to show you this because you'll understand how this creates momentum. It creates people wanting to be a part of what you do. Okay. This is Mrs. Diamond. Dika, I hope I pronounced that right. Really, really nice lady. So I was looking at her photos, and, you know, I'm curious, how did she hit diamond? What is she doing that I'm not doing, or how do I get here? So, you know, of course, I start stalking her wall. I see she's got lots of lifestyle pictures in here, okay? And then I came across this, and this is what works. I'm telling you, I've seen it work. She makes these cute little pictures, all right, and she's got a Who's Next in there. You don't have to make a cute little picture. You know, you can do whatever you want. You can make your post for every person you bring in, make it the same post, you know, with a call to action, and just make them all similar. People will know you for that, and you'll be branded by that. On my other Facebook, what I was doing was get skinny and get paid. Get skinny and get paid. On any SBC post I had, it would be get skinny and get paid. And what happens is that get skinny and get paid motto, all right, this picture right here, this is what gets in people's faces, okay? This is what people are eventually going to get sick of and be like, what is she doing? And they're going to click your link. They want to be a part of it. It's how you make noise on your wall. You need to make noise on your wall. If you're not, and you're just boring, and you're just like, oh, da-da-da, you know, making money online, here we go again. Stop. You need to stand out. Be excited about what you do. Because if you're not excited about what you do, especially network marketing, you know, good luck. Good luck signing people up. Good luck having people join your business. Going to go back to the Hangout. And if anybody has any questions, sorry, give me 1 second because this is all messed up. Cynthia, can you unmute it if you're there? Or maybe she's not. All right, ladies, give me 1 second. All right, I'm going to open a question and answers thing on here. And just give me 1 second, guys, because I never did this. Okay. All right. Let me see. Catherine, can you try and type something just so I can see in that little chat box if I can see you writing?
I can't because I have my iPad and it's not
okay,
on my iPad, you know, so I can't.
I got an idea, ladies.
You can unmute yourself. I mean, everybody can unmute themselves. I mean.
Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. Does anybody have any questions or anything on what I showed you guys?
I do.
Go ahead.
I was wondering, you can take any picture off of Google? I mean, like.
Yeah,
you know,
they're not.
quote.
Yeah, they're.
I mean, as long as you don't use it for, I mean, business. I mean,
yeah,
as long as you don't sell it. Okay.
Yeah, that was like, it was a big deal before. Now they don't really. I mean, just because so many people do it. Mm. Don't put a picture that has a watermark on there, obviously.
Oh, okay. And don't really put a picture that, well, I guess of a person you can still put it. But.
Yeah, I mean, most of them are like stock photos of like models and stuff like that. I mean, sometimes I'll put like the silly picture I put the other day of like the lady with the funny face. Like that stuff. They're stock photos. They're not personal photos. So.
Right. Okay. I don't want to get in trouble.
Oh, no, it's okay. I don't want the Google police coming to your house. Yeah. Anybody else? Feel free. Ask me. I'm available right now.
Might as well get her. She's busy.
Yeah.
I mean, everything you said was pretty clear cut. I understood everything, so it was good stuff.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people, they think they come to me and they think I'm some kind of like genius sometimes, and I'm really not. Like, I keep it. I wish I was. There's a lot of stuff I don't know, but you know, I know Facebook pretty good, and I don't go on my personal Facebook because I spent all my time learning this, and I'm not going to stop because it's what I do for a living now. You know, it's just getting people to know you. It's like, Janelle, if we never met before, right? Have you ever looked at my wall or anything, or do you follow me at all?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm asking you this for a reason. Tell me something about me that you know. Anything. Tell me anything.
You have 2 kids, I think.
Perfect. See, I'm going to tell you something. I wouldn't have even guessed that you would have known that.
And your iPhone cracked last week.
There we go. Okay. And it's still cracked, and that's why I'm not on it 3 in the morning. But you see, like, and you guys enjoy seeing my posts, and sometimes, I'll be honest, I don't feel like making a post every day. It gets annoying. But you know what? 2 to 3 posts, 15 minutes out of my whole entire day to have a $1,000 day. Damn right, I'm going to be posting on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to look at it like that. I'm sorry, but I'd rather post on Facebook than have to wait on rude people in a restaurant. So.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Well, how the hell do you do everything with 2 kids? Like, I don't. Oh my gosh. Like, I only have one, and it's really hard for me. Like.
Yeah. Well, no, it's okay. The first one's the hardest, right? The second one's
that's what they say.
Yeah. My daughter's 7 and my son is 2, and they're like night and day. She's crazy. She's another one in me. That's like that's it. Then my son just keeps to himself. So, I mean, I've always worked online, not doing this. I used to sell a lot of stuff on eBay and Amazon, and if you honestly want, I'll be straight up with you, okay? When I had my daughter, I felt like I lost myself. You know, I didn't like put my makeup on. I didn't do my hair. I was all about her as your baby, you know, and that's okay.
Yeah.
It's normal, but a lot of that can, you know, sometimes make you fall into some kind of like depression. And that's what happened to me. And I just got to a point where I'm like, you know what? I want the old Tara back. I still want to be a mom, a good mom, but I need to do something for myself because I'm not happy. And if I'm not happy, she can't be happy.
Right.
You sometimes, you know, you have to. I mean, you can ask Cynthia. We've been in the same positions before. That's why we get along so well. That's why we like joke with each other, and we're just, you know, we know how it is.
Yeah.
You just
5 kids. There's like no choice.
Yeah. Very good. All right. But like once I got into it, yeah, very expensive, and that's what got me too. You know, a gallon of milk is like $5. My son drinks milk. I mean, he could live on milk all day. It's bad. Okay, and it got more expensive with 2 kids, and I just got to a point where I'm like, I can't leave my house and go to the grocery store and worry if I'm going to have enough money to pay my grocery bill. That's ridiculous, you know. And that's just, you know, it just made me be able to find myself and enjoy what I do. So if you can find that in you, you'll be good. Is anybody else?
I'll probably remember something to ask you after
That's
you've
okay.
gone.
Anything about Facebook? Ladies, make sure your Facebook is set to public. That's a big, big deal. I know a lot of people come to me, and I'm not going to say it's a problem. I'm just going to tell you what I do. This Facebook is solely for business. I do not have family and friends on here. I do have my sister. Actually, no, I just unfriended my sister because one of her friends tagged me in a post, and I said, I can't deal with your little friends asking me what to do. You know, I want the people that already have some kind of clue of what they're getting themselves into. You know, it's hard promoting to family and friends. Skinny Body, not so much, though, I'll say, because it is a product and it works. So I don't really, you know, necessarily tell the people that join me to change their profiles. If you were getting with me under IC, yeah, you can't be marking this to family and friends. You just can't. But if you do have friends and family and you're getting negative responses or things like that, or people that think it's a scam, well, you know what? You can't get mad at it, because you should be happy that you have a mind of your own and they have a totally different mind. You know, you're the blessed one, to be honest.
Well, shouldn't you use fan page over a profile, your personal, or?
A fan page, I'll be honest, Cynthia is like the master on fan pages. Yeah, she's good. Maybe she'll do a webinar for us about fan pages, because a fan page is more of like, you can't, I don't even know. See, I don't even want to tell you. Go ahead.
Because sponsor your post on your fan pages and reach people. So say you invite one of your friends to like your fan page, okay? So their friends are going to see that they like that fan page, if they do like that fan page, and it's going to reach their other friends. So say their friends saw that and they liked it, then their friends are going to see it, and your reach becomes so much bigger than it would be on your Facebook profile. So building your fan pages in the sponsored post and being compelling and not giving too much information away right off the bat is what gets people to click your link. Okay? If you want people to click your link, write compelling ads, ask questions, use numbers, be personal, and use hot trigger buttons, or hot triggers like family, occupation, money, you know, things that people, you know, can relate to. So, and then you would close them that way. So the more people you can drive traffic to on your fan page, I mean, is killer. And you can go on Fiverr, get a fan page set up, go get yourself a banner made. You can make one yourself if you guys want, or you guys can go just spend $5 and have someone on Fiverr make you one, and get an idea from like Alfredo's or mine or somebody you know look up to. Just get an idea and get yourself that. Once you get some content on there, go to Fiverr and then buy some Fiverr likes. Okay, so you can search on Fiverr for some in the U.S. That's where I like to get them. Go to someone in the U.S. and look for fan likes and get a quick boost. Okay, it just helps get that boost. More people are going to see that and they're like, oh, look, they got 2,000 likes. That's awesome. Then they're going to want to like it. They're going to be like, what are they doing, you know? So that's a quick way to get some likes on your fan page if you do have the $5. If not, go invite all of your friends to your fan page, and also use that link in the toolbar that you have on your fan page and link it up to Bitly or something and use that in your app. So people can click it and be redirected to that, because you can also message them and engage people more on your fan page, and it builds it up. I've seen some really successful fan pages.
Yeah,
because I have a fan page and it has all 3 pictures of one Aggresso and one a Skinny Fiber and the Top Fusion one, all on my that I made myself. But
I have one for each business, and then I have one main fan page. It's like Make Money with Cynthia. So that right there talks about everything, tips, blogs, whatever, you know. And then I have the one specific for each business.
Oh, okay.
So like, I don't know. Everybody's like, how do you do it? I'm like, I just do it. Okay.
Hey, Cynthia, did you get your shirt?
Yeah, I got my shirts, and I've been getting a ton of calls from people. So
I got my shirt too.
Another thing, there are so many different ways for you guys to advertise. You don't just have to stick online. Some people, it doesn't work for them online. So go on Vistaprint, order you some custom-made T-shirts with your phone number on it, your website on it. Ask me how to make money from home or something. Whatever you guys want to put on that.
We got a car magnet. It works really well too.
Car magnets, girl, work good too. Business cards, drop them everywhere. Go to the grocery store, and I leave them in the freezer section. I leave them in the diaper section. Like, just leave them everywhere, and that's going to get people. They're going to opt in. You might not sell them right away. That's okay. Right. But if you're using your fan pages and you're letting the emails work for you, and you're contacting them, because if you look in your Skinny Body back office, it's going to have your contact manager right there. You guys can see the phone numbers. You guys can directly text them or call somebody and just say, hey, I'm reaching out to you. You pre-enrolled in Skinny Body, and I'd like to, give you a little bit more information and see if we can help you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just reach out to somebody, and don't be afraid, because the worst that they're going to say, you guys, is no, or I don't have time, and hey, that's fine. You don't want those people in your business. You know what I mean? Am I right?
Yeah, that's right.
Just like, no, maybe, blah, 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 blah. No. I just want to just be straight, shoot it straight, keep it real with people, and then say, you know what, if you'd like to take a look at something, I can show something that'll change your life. That's how I bring it with people. Like, I use the FORM method, which is family, occupation, recreation, and money. You guys ask those questions to people, and then at the end, you guys would say, okay, say Candy. I'm talking to Candy right now. Hey, Candy. That's great. I would tell mention her son's name. Say she told me something a little bit about her son and, you know, where she works and stuff. Say, you know, Candy, I know you work at Rebel and you're working, you know, 12 hours a day and you're exhausted. Show you a way to become financially free and not dependent on that 9-to-5 job. Would you take a look at it? And it's that simple. They're either going to say yes or they're going to say no. And you guys, that's fine. If they say yes, shit, pre-enroll them. And that's what you tell them. This is the leverage of this business. Tell them that they can lock a spot under you right now for free and take a tour. And the emails are going to do the selling for you because
You're breaking up.
Sorry, that sense of urgency email. They're like not listening. But I hope you guys got some information there.
Oh, yeah, it was good.
Yeah, for
Use
sure.
that.
Everybody okay? Thanks, Cynthia.
Yeah,
You're
thanks,
welcome.
Cynthia.
Thank
I
you.
have a question.
Good.
Well, I know a lot of us, we have a couple companies that we're in. How do you manage to promote both of them?
All right.
Three.
Me and Tara
Right,
are the
exactly.
master. Tara and I use automation techniques to run different businesses. I have 3 different profiles. All right. I know that's crazy. I do. I have a backup for everything because I know one day one of them's going to get, you know, it's going to crash on me. I'm going to get in jail because someone's going to be a hater. You know? So I have another one built.
Right.
I have my pages built up, and I'm constantly using, like, we have Facebook group poster and then also platinum poster and different ones that it's alternating. And then we have back page poster.
Right.
And once you start building a presence online and, like, getting a lot of followers, you can go out there. This is another trick that I use. I go on Facebook, and I'm going to use the Facebook graph. This is the first thing I do if I want to go connect with somebody. I'm going to go in my toolbar, and I'm targeting somebody for skinny body. I'm going to type our friends of friends who like Weight Watchers, or friends of friends who like health, or, you know, a different company. And then I'm going to go down that list, and I'm going to follow everybody. I'm going to follow all the women on there because they're all women. And then I'm going to connect with those people. They're going to see that notification in their notifications, and I'm like, oh, someone followed me. And people are naturally nosy and curious people, right? So they're going to go, and they're going to see that notification, and they're going to be like, who's Cynthia Moorfield, or Cynthia Go-Getter Moorfield, or something. And they're like, okay, they're going to look at the profile, and they're going to see how I have it presented. If you guys have your fan page or your Facebook correctly, in your About section where your employment is, you would have your fan page linked up to that. So they can
Okay, yeah, I don't have that. I have to do that.
You guys can learn that in Facebook Crusher. If you guys don't have that yet, hit up Tara. But you want Facebook Crusher, it works. But you guys can use it, and you guys can link it up to your fan page, and they're going to see you welcoming people, and they're going to see where you're from, and they're going to see all this action on your page if you guys are doing your job right and getting people out there. They're going to see that, and they're going to want to know what you're doing. So they're going to either message you, or you can just go reach out to them and message them. I don't really wait anymore. I just go to them. I'm like, oh, someone just added me. I'm like, how you doing?
Yeah, I do that too, yes. I send a message.
Don't be afraid. And if you guys have any questions, YouTube and Google is your best friend. I learned everything from YouTube for Dummies, okay? I just went up there in the toolbar, and I was like, how to close a lead. So I typed it like that, and I watched it, and I still watch it, and I still sometimes have to watch it. And you guys, that's how you keep things fresh in your memory, so you keep doing it over and over and over, and you're consistent over and over, and you're repetitive. It's going to work, and you're going to finally get it. Like, oh, man, this is easy, you know? After a while, I mean, in the beginning, it's a learning experience, and if you're those type of people that just give up and start a business and you run away because you have no idea what you're doing, you guys are giving your business the time and nourishment it needs. You know, just like a plant, you got to water it, you got to feed it every single day. It's just like the business. You got to show up every single day, and you got to do your job. You got to get advertising out there. You got to get out there.
You got to do something.
Take the balls. Grab it. No. Guys, go to bed. I'm all talking about balls in front of my kids. That's
one of the everything that Cynthia said is true. You just gotta, you know, if you want it that bad, you're gonna find ways to learn. You know, if somebody asks me a question and they wait a half an hour for me to answer their question, they're crazy. Okay, because they could have went on Google or YouTube, I guarantee, and probably found 20 answers before I got to them. You know, you have to, time's a big thing. You know, I know, especially for the ladies with kids in here, it's an even bigger issue. You know, time is hard to find sometimes. But when you want it that bad and you want to make it that work, let me tell you something, guys, okay? I will plug in my earphones and put my phone on my hip and listen to an hour of, say, Facebook attraction marketing, something I found on YouTube or whatever, okay, while I'm cleaning the room, while I'm doing dishes. I cannot let my ears go without listening to something, putting something good into my head. I can't. I got addicted to it, you know? It's like I didn't find the drug I liked, but I found this. So I can't get enough of it. I got obsessed with it.
Reading daily, listen to motivational audios daily. She always, if I have one of those like kind of rough days, she senses that, and Tara will come shoot a motivational video in my inbox, and it snaps me out of it. And that's what you guys got to do. You guys don't wait for us to do it. Get your app on YouTube and say, you know what, I need a pick-me-upper. So I'm going to go look at Tony Robbins or Dale Carnegie and Napoleon Hill, and I'm going to listen to a pick-me-upper, and they will wake you up.
They will.
It's really important in this business to have the right mindset, because if you don't have the right mindset, I'm telling you right now, I've been through it. I do it sometimes. Today I kind of was in a slump, and we all go through those slumps. Sometimes we don't make money. Guys, I'm not a guru yet. Sometimes I don't make that much money.
Sometimes
Sometimes
so you were.
sometimes I'm really prosperous and I'm doing freaking amazing, and then sometimes I have like a little slow day, and that's okay. It happens. But you guys have to remember, don't slide off that that track you're on. Okay, remember there's two paths to go. So it's up to you which one you're going to choose. Are you going to choose the one going towards the riches and the financial freedom and your vacations, or are you going to choose the one that dwells on the past and is stuck in that same place because they just can't move forward? So you guys have to be careful what you're letting inside here every single day, and I am guilty of it. I know you guys are too. So many people. We have those days, and it's important. If you're having one of those days, reach out to somebody who you know is motivating, who's gonna give you a little pick-me-upper. Reach out to them, okay, and then go listen to an audio or something and read a book instead of listening to the negative. And that's another thing. Remove the negative aspects of your life. Anything that is dragging you down, get rid of it. Like Tara said, she removed her sister. Shit, you know how many people I removed? I have no family anymore on my Facebook page except for 2 people. And I don't even know if they want to see my shit. They probably like that. I don't want to see this shit anymore.
I know.
Whatever. Okay.
I had to block certain people, actually, so that they didn't see my stuff, because I know how negative they think, and I'm like, great, I'll see them at a barbecue, and they'll be like, what are you doing? And I'll be like, make money with Tara.com.
They don't understand it. That's another, look up some statistics for home businesses. There's 52% small businesses, you guys. All of those are home businesses. That's 52% home businesses in this industry right now. And that's a lot. That's huge.
Wow.
That is huge. So go online and look that up and be like, you know what, you guys, you don't believe in, home business and being an entrepreneur and going after your dreams? Well, check out these statistics. You know how many people do? So sometimes you got to break it down for people and show them the numbers and be like, look, your 9 to 5 is not working. If you're satisfied with that, fine. Let them be satisfied with that. Go find someone with it. You're replace somebody.
She's right. I just look at them like, and I know they're family and friends, but I'm just like, wow, sucks to be you. Because, like, I look at, like, the 9 to 5, it's like, all right, what, 40 hours, you get overtime, whatever, right? You have, like, this limit placed on your income.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even if you're getting raises, I came from a tipped industry, okay? I never got paychecks. All my money was tips, all right? I had a couple paycheck jobs, but I could never go to a job where, after I was waitressing, to a job where it was like, you get $11.25 an hour. Because every time I waitressed, I was making an unknown amount of money. I could go in on a Monday night and make $30. I could go in on a Monday night and make $140 and have done nothing. Mm-hmm. And being in that industry, though, opened up my eyes. Why would somebody go somewhere where they have a ceiling on their income? That's why I've never been normal, okay? I've never been like, oh, you got to have this, got to have benefits for that. Like, I'm like, no, I want to be the person that dictates what to do, So that's why it's hard to sometimes, tell the family and friends, this is what I do. It's too much to explain. Really is. But I'm going to get off of here because my son needs to go to bed. It's 12
Thank you
o'clock.
guys.
Well, thank you very much for the information.
Thanks, Cynthia, too, for helping out.
Both of
Thanks,
you.
Cynthia. It was good.
Um,
All right.
thank
Bye.
you.
Have a good night.
Bye,
Okay,
everybody.
good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.